Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So next weekend I'm actually heading to San Francisco for Generation Beauty by Ipsy. I look forward to Generation Beauty all year long. It's just such an incredible event. And San Francisco is one of my all-time favorite cities. So when the two combine, it's literally just like heaven for me. Now, I wanted to play around with some fun makeup looks and ideas that I had in my head for next weekend and kind of see what looks I could create and what I want to wear. So this was kind of like a trial run, so to speak. Now I created this look using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, which I am so in love with. I think the colors are so pretty. This video is going to kind of be a review slash get ready with me slash tutorial slash I don't even know what. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Also, please let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see a vlog of Generation Beauty, because I think that could be really fun. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and mix this Somerville Exfolikate Moisturizer along with my foundation. I love this moisturizer. It has done such a great job in helping clear up my skin and keep my skin clear even while I'm wearing makeup. It has AHAs, salicylic acid, pumpkin, and pineapple enzymes in it, and it smells so stinking good, you guys. Like, I love this. I also really like that it has a green color to it because that helps counteract a lot of the redness that I've been having lately. And this combined with my foundation just gives me such a beautiful natural skin look. Quickly before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Benefit PoreFessional primer. This to me is like life-saving because I have such huge pores on my nose and my chin, and no matter what I do, they never really go completely away. So this really helps to just fill them in and smooth out my skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix my foundation along with my moisturizer and kind of create almost like a tinted moisturizer but with a little bit more coverage. And I'm just going to mix that all on the back of my hand with a brush, and I'll use the brush to apply it all over my face, but I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. And when I put this on, it's going to look really light and really crazy because obviously when you add a non-really colored moisturizer to a foundation, it's going to thin it out and lighten it up a bit. But when I blend this all out, it's going to really provide a nice amount of coverage without looking cakey and still giving me a really nice natural glow and a really natural finish. And now I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend this all out because I know I look crazy right now, but I promise you it's all going to come together. Even when I look at this in the viewfinder while I'm filming, I'm like, geez, I look like a nut job. Now, as you guys can see, that covered a ton of my skin imperfections, all of my redness. There's just a few little healing blemishes that are peeking through, but when you do a lighter coverage foundation and you have something that looks a lot more natural, those spots are going to need a little more attention. But instead of going full coverage everywhere, you're now only going full coverage on those tiny spots that need that little bit of extra help. So I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer and just dab a teeny tiny bit on any areas that I need to kind of just cover up a little bit more. Sigma P84 Precision Angled Brush, and I'm just going to blend those out just by tapping on them lightly. For my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape. I am obsessed with this concealer. It is like my holy grail under eye concealer. I actually want to start using it to conceal like blemishes and dark spots, but I need to get a different shade for that. This one is in the color Light, and I actually think I might need to pick up a slightly darker shade for underneath my eyes as well, just because I'm actually really tan, and that's what's scary is look how pale I am, and I'm still really tan for being me. But I was in Mexico for a week, so I definitely got some color down there. Now I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender and just help conceal all those dark circles, all those imperfections. Now I'm just taking a Shape Tape concealer and I'm going in to carve out my brows. And now I'm just blending this out with my Sigma E55 brush and making sure that everything just runs seamlessly together. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes with it. I'm really going to pack on this powder because when I start my eyes, I don't want to have any fallout. And if I do have any fallout, I want to make sure that it gets caught by the powder and I can just kind of sweep it off at the end. Going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my holy grail eyeshadow primer. I will literally not use anything else, and this makes my eyeshadow look so much better. I literally cannot say enough good things about this. And now I'm just going to blend out my primer with my little concealer brush. That also helps neutralize the lid when I have that little bit of extra concealer kind of leftover residual on the brush. So today I'm going to be using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette. I am so in love with this. It is so creamy, so pigmented, and I love the color combination in this. I'm going to start with going in with Light, and I apologize in advance if I keep looking at my phone. For some reason, my palette didn't come with one of those cards that says all the names on it, so I have it pulled up on my phone right here so I can tell you guys what shades that I'm using. So I'm taking the color Silk Cream and I'm putting it all over my lid with a tiny bit of focus just in the outer corner. I want to use this as basically a base and a transition for all of the other crazy colors I'm going to use so that they blend together really nicely. Now, because I want to use jewel toned shades today, I'm going to put my NYX Black Bean Jumbo Eye Pencil as a base for those, because if you guys did not know, a black base will really make those jewel tones pop and make them a lot more intense. So I'm just going to put this on the outer part of my eye and then also the middle part, but I'm going to avoid the inner part of my eye. Now, I kind of have a plan in my head of what I want to do, so I'm just going to kind of follow that and see where we end up. And I'm just going to bring this a little bit past the crease and into the outer corner. Now, taking a clean brush, I'm going to go ahead and just blend out that black a little bit just so it's not so rough looking. I'm going to start by taking Twerk, which is this really pretty royal blue color right here. I am normally not someone who uses a lot of blues on my eyes, but I love the way this one looks. I'm going to be putting this on the outer 1/3 of my eye. I'm actually going to bring this a little bit into the second part, the middle of the eye, so that it's easier to blend out when I put that second color on there. With the same brush, I'm going to be picking up the color Pool Party, which is this gorgeous teal color right here. This one's probably my favorite in the entire palette, and this is going to be the color that goes on the middle part of the eye. I'm going to start by packing this down really a lot on the middle of the lid and then work it up a little bit. I really want this to be able to fade into that really nice royal blue. And again, I'm going to bring this a little bit into the first section, the inner corner, so that when I apply that third color, they blend seamlessly together. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, really focusing on packing it on the lid and then slowly bringing it upwards. And then also putting a tiny bit into the first section on the inner corner. You guys can see that stark transition between the two colors right now. That is going to look super nice once we blend it all together, and that's why I kind of wanted to overlap them and layer them, because that will really make the transition process from one shade to the other a lot more seamless. Inner corner, I'm going to be taking this color Creamsicle, which is a really pretty muted, almost like a mustardy yellow color, and this is what I'm going to be applying to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to overlap it back over that Pool Party teal color just a tiny bit. And I'm also going to bring it into my tear duct and also a little bit down under the tear duct as well. I'm going to be using my Sigma Tapered E45 blending brush and just very lightly going back and forth between the two shades on the actual lid. You don't need to come up and blend out here yet. We're just focusing on blending the colors together that are already laid down. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with Pool Party and that Creamsicle color. Just blending them right into each other, but this time I'm going to bring the yellow onto the blue, or onto the teal rather, because I feel like the yellow may just be a little bit too bold for the blue, so I want to just make it a little bit more seamless of a transition, almost like a really, really muted iridescent yellow, like just a hint of that yellow in there. Now I'm going to take my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush, and this is where all the work starts. We are going to blend the crap out of this line right here and all around the edges and really make it smooth. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by going in little circular motions on the edges and kind of buffing everything out. And now with my brush, I'm just going to reblend that again, brushing from the inner corner to the outer corner just very, very lightly. And you don't want to drag it back again in the windshield wiper. You only want to go from in to out. Now I'm going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean. I'm going to put this on my lower lash line because I want to match those colors on the top and mirror them onto the bottom. I'm going to start with Twerk and put that on the outer portion. Now I'm going to take that teal color, which is the Pool Party color, and I'm going to put that right in the center, blending it into that Twerk color. And then I'm going to lay down just a little bit more of that Creamsicle right on the underneath of my lower lash line and in my tear duct, just to bring a little bit of that yellow back. And then I'm going to go over it with a layer of Beam to give it that iridescent look as well. And while I'm putting Beam on my lower lash line, I'm actually dragging it back and forth with that Pool Party color to really blend them together. Now going back in with a small blending brush, I'm just going to take that and run it along Pool Party and Twerk on my lower lash line and kind of buff that out so the line is not so harsh. Now I'm just going in with my Makeup Forever Aqua XL liner to darken up my lash line and give me a place to put my lashes. Now with a big fluffy brush, this is the Sigma Large Powder F20. I'm just going to sweep all that excess powder and that fallout. Now taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Liner, I'm going to put this in my waterline. I'm going to be using the color Sculpt from the Tarte Pro Glow Palette to go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit. Just give me a little bit of contour. For blush today, I'm going to be using the Nars Impassioned color. I love this color. I think it goes with pretty much any makeup look. and it's just really, really like very natural looking. And then to give me that extra glow, I'm going to use the So Hollywood Illuminator by Anastasia at Beverly Hills. This is my favorite highlighter of life. I just love the way this looks. And a little bit under my brow bone. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Noir Fairy Black Style. I'm taking the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara and applying that to help blend the lashes with my natural lashes and kind of just make everything one big happy family. For lips, I want to stay nice and neutral, so I'm going to be using Whisper by NudeStix. I'm just going to line my lips with it and then drag the color down a tiny bit. And then to finish it off, I'm going to be going over it with the Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar Lip Gloss. Just a really nice light nude color. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look. Let me know in the comments down below what other types of videos you guys want to see, and I'll be sure to make them for you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye! A lot of you guys know I'm super picky when it comes to scents, so when I do find something that I love, I have to share it with you guys. This is the new Victoria's Secret Bombshell Summer Edition perfume.